This is the new Donna Summer box set called Encore, and it's effectively her entire career on CD, 33 CDs in total. It's come out on the Crimson Productions label, and it comes in this impressive 12-inch by 12-inch box. There's some really nice spot varnishing here on the cover, so it literally glimmers in the light, which is nice touch there. The artwork's stunning. This is fantastic. I think they've done a brilliant job. And on the back here, there are all the records. That's all the content. These are spot varnished as well. You can see that in the light. So it's all the albums, and then at the end there's a bonus selection of 7-inch versions, 12-inch remixes, various other remixes, non-studio album singles, etc, etc. So we'll take a look through this. So this is an outer slipcase, so the inside, it just slides out like that. And what you're looking at here is a book which sits on top of the CDs. So obviously the design's quite similar, you can see there. So this is a hardcover book. And inside, we'll go through it, you can see there's a foreword there by Giorgio Moroder. And then effectively this goes through album by album with each song, credits, that kind of thing. As we progress through at the back, what you'll see is there's some quite extensive notes about Donna's career here. So you can see this section here, the studio albums. So this is quite a lot of writing here actually, so it's not just looking at the pictures, there's actually a bit to read. All this is written by Christian John Wilkane, who's a writer from New York, and there's some various tributes at the back to Donna Summer. So that's nicely done. It's not, really thick or anything, but it's nice quality hardback book, and it has pretty good content, especially with those notes at the back. So that sits on top of a foam insert in this box, which has 4 sections to it, which contain CDs. So the CDs, they start at the beginning here, go there, there, and then this is the end selection. Now these are all vinyl replica type CDs. One thing I do like is they're the bigger size. They're a bit more like the Japanese size, although they don't have spines on them like you would get in Japan, so that's one thing to bear in mind. But they do have inner sleeves, a bit of protection for the disc, and adds a bit of luxury, I guess. This is Lady of the Night, the first album. That's the artwork. So just going through the album one by one. Love to Love You Baby. Again, I'm not going to get every CD out, but nice inner sleeve with replica artwork. A Love Trilogy. 4 Seasons of Love. The recreation of the Marilyn Monroe pose at the back. I Remember Yesterday. The quality of the reproduction of the artwork is pretty good. You do sometimes see some quite dodgy ones, but I think they've done a reasonable job here. And then this is the first Gatefold Once Upon a Time. This is a double album, and Gatefold looks good. You get 2 artworked CDs inside. Another gatefold here, actually. This is a kind of 6-panel gatefold. This is Live and More, the live album. So that opens up like that. And there's nothing in the middle, but the 2 discs are housed on the edge panels. So that's the first 7 albums then, so we'll put them back here. So moving on, this is 1979's Bad Girls. Again, another gatefold 2 CDs. And then this is the greatest hits on the radio. So again, a double, 2 CDs, gatefold. Probably tell by the design of the Wanderer that we've moved into the 80s. This is 1980. The Donna Summer album, this was 82. This is the She Works Hard for the Money album. Again, very 80s design, I guess. Cat without claws. Quite 80s, isn't it? But it looks, I like it, I do like it, it looks good. Inner sleeve. So the next 6 albums sit there. There's only 6 because there's quite a few gatefolds in that one. All Systems Go. This has got Dinner with Gershwin, which was obviously a big hit on it. And the Stock Aitken and Waterman produced Another Place and Time. Everyone's quite familiar with this record. Mistaken Identity. This is getting into the 90s now. This is 1991. And the Christmas album, Christmas Spirit. Not sure about the cover on this one, but anyway. This was actually originally released in 1994. I'm a Rainbow. This is a 2 CD set, double album from 96 originally. And this is a VH1 Presents album called Live and More Encore. Not really a proper album as such, but Crayons is the last studio album. This is from 2008. So that's 7 more albums that go back in this slot here. And the final selection is all the bonus tracks. So these are obviously newly artworked albums. This is 7-inch single versions. There's a lot of content here. I mean, it's actually, 39 tracks. All the details there. Again, these come with inner sleeves. The next double CD set is 12-inch versions. This one's called Remixes. Now this is a bit more club remixes, sort of a bit more kind of hardcore remixes, I guess. 2 CDs again. And then finally, this is really the odds and sods mopping up compilation. They've called it non-studio album singles and extended mixes. So there's just various kind of ad hoc things on this one. Same as before, artworked inner sleeves. Looks quite good. So that's 8 CDs worth at the end, so 4 gatefold packages. These foam inserts, they have finger holes at the side, so it's not too bad trying to get at the content. It's fairly straightforward. And the foam is always the nicer option. The card inserts tend to be the cheaper end of the market. But this box set's £170, so you'd expect that really. And that's it for content. So the book just sits back on top. And that just slides back in. Literally Donna Summer's entire career in a box. So this is Paul from Super Deluxe Edition taking a look at the Donna Summer Encore 33 CD box set.